For this final, I would like you to make 2 concrete specifiable suggestions for improving the library's first floor, even if your evaluation is a positive one.
Thank you. Specifically, I would like for you to improve the space such that social and solitary learners, or groups and individuals, can coexist and benefit from the space at the same time. So what I want you to focus on then is spatial innovation, rearrangement, reorganization of the space within the constraints of the existing structure. That's going to require creativity and originality. As you reorganize the space, you can add things, you can remove things. Money's not an object, you don't have to worry about that. And I want you to do this without simply like building walls to separate things out. I want something that's more creative than that. There are 2 resources I'd like for you to use. They can be found at the top of the readings folder in Blackboard. One of them is called European Design Types for 21st Century Schools. That's our brief reading. And the other one is a video, Building the Schools of Tomorrow. These resources offer suggestions for innovating learning spaces. I would like for you to read/view these resources, and then within those, identify 2 suggestions that you think would help satisfy what I'm asking you to do in this assignment. So the Rigalone one is about kind of a macro, zoomed out perspective on how to reorganize schools in a fundamental way. Building the Schools of Tomorrow does some of that, but it also has sometimes more specific and detailed ideas that are a bit more tactical and micro than macro. It's very important after you identify 2 suggestions that you adapt them to fit within the library. So a common challenge with this assignment is students will say, they'll read the Rigalone reading and they'll say, I want to do X that he says, and then they kind of leave it there. And what I would like for you to do is talk about a part of the library that needs improvement, state which suggestion you're going to use, which idea you're going to be using from either the text or the video, and then explain how you're going to adapt that idea to meet the needs of the library, the constraints of the library, and also the needs of this particular assignment. And then explain how this improvement will address the goal to improve the space for social and solitary learners. So again, taking those 4 steps, and when you see the assignment sheet, you'll see it down there at the bottom. That's very important, so that you are borrowing ideas, but then adapting those ideas to fit the space and the specific assignment. Like I said, this will allow you to be creative and innovative and original as you reorganize the library space according to certain principles. This would have typically been like the 3rd essay. It would have been longer. We would have spent several weeks on it. It would have been a formal paper, almost like the next chapter in the project that you were working on for essay 2. So this is a very truncated version of that assignment. I've stripped it down. It's a lot shorter. It's a lot simpler. It's only 750 words. I'm making it due now on Friday, May 8th. I'll create a Blackboard Dropbox for that. I'll also say that if you've handed some things in a little bit late, or you had to revise things and I haven't gotten to those yet, I'm intending to finish all of that today, which is May 4th, Monday, May 4th, so that you'll be able to access all of the material that you've worked on, and that may help you figure out exactly what you'd like to focus on in this final essay. And it will give you a good sense of where you stand in the class. However, as always, if you have questions, if you have concerns, if you would like to talk, we can do email, we can do phone. I've talked on the phone with some of you. We can do video conferencing if you're comfortable with that. So I do want to be available to you to meet whatever your needs might be at this time. Okay, I'm going to post this on the assignment itself so that at least you have some verbal narration from me as you're reading through the assignment and trying to figure out what to do. Any questions or concerns, you can definitely address me. Let me know. Okay, thanks.